She's back. Holy controversial. I am so engaged with this whole thing, you have no idea. It's just incredible. And some of the things I'm probably going to say are going to piss people off. Then scroll on, it's not for you. But some of these things that are coming through now, and the things that we're seeing, and the people that are pushing your buttons right now, is for a reason. Whether you realize it or not. So, this is what I heard this morning, and then I got a few other things, and then I got some comments. So, you have the power within. Everything that you want is already yours. You are worthy of abundance and happiness. Do you have the courage to cleanse out the old energies and to find your clarity? People no longer have access to you. They want to know what you have been doing, who you are dating, and if they can come back. It is an absolute no. You are going toward your true family. Many are not understanding, and that is okay. Change is not easy for some. You decide. Stay the same or go live the life of your dreams. Only you can make that happen. And what a lot of people fail to realize, and I'm going to use him, Mr. Kendrick Lamar from yesterday, is a child that fought his way out of living in Compton, but he fought his way out the right way. He had much anxiety from, childhood on, seeing, somebody get killed apparently right in front of him. He was 5 years old. PTSD, hello. Now, none of what I'm going to say is excuses. It's what I try to teach you. No matter where you come from, what has happened to you, who has abused you, who has whatever. Yes, but you need to work on those things to know that you're better than that and that you can get past that and you can get past the things that people say, or even half the people from yesterday that criticized his Super Bowl because they didn't understand it because they couldn't hear it. I do believe that the sound was not good, and the replays of some things that I've seen on ESPN and some of the others, you can hear it better. Go back and find a video of it. Listen to it. You'll understand the words. It's the words that he was saying. Is he a fan of Trump? Absolutely not. But what is he? He's a fan of change and the change that he has done on himself. He's gone down that road of the alcoholism and, the partying and all the crap and whatnot. And you know what he did? He attested to that the Holy Spirit pulled him out of that to lead a better life. And Dr. Dre was the one that brought him in and said, you're going to be something. His teachers, when he was younger, encouraged him. The lyrics and writing it down and the poetry is how he worked on his anxiety. How do you work on your things? I know what works for me. Do you know what works for you? The change that is coming with this whole world, this isn't the United States, you guys. These are other governments worldwide. I have watched so many things, and I've said this before, on TikTok, of where people in other countries, specifically Asia, Europe, they've been told lies too about what we are in the United States and that things are cheap here and it's such a dream and blah, blah, blah. Handed a line of crap. None of our government heads have been honest. And that's what we're discovering. And then when you go into the fact also of, everybody's so upset, and Elon, he's not an elected official. Or Soros, Fossey, any of them, neither of them were either. But yet y'all listen to them when they wanted, everything shut down and blah, 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 and bamboozled all of you. And now you find out that those things have actually hurt you. Even Zuckerberg, go listen to him and Joe Rogan. He puts it on the table. The things that he got from the Biden administration, the pressure, the things, and he fought back on some of it. And he has admitted, yes, he's gone too far on some of those things. Guess what? We're all human. And the thing about it is, all of you that expect everybody to be perfect, do you use that same judgment on yourself? Because you're going to fail. And that's what I'm seeing here. All this judgment, do you take all that and turn it on yourself too? Don't be critical of others. When other people are struggling and then you go in and you make comments and you do those things, and I'm a survivor of not only one at a time, but groups at a time. Most of my life. And why? Because I'm different. Because I don't. Back in the day when I was younger, I wouldn't say much. I would just suck it up and go about my business. Family, others that knew me well, yes, I'd speak my mind. Now, I'm not afraid to speak my mind because I know that I'm leading with good intentions and I have good things to say. But at the end of the day, when you judge, you are only actually judging yourself. And when I hear some of you, oh, why was there no white people? Why does that matter? That's part of the problem. Our skin tone has nothing to do with who we are. This is the body we were given. We live in this body. Should I go around judging you because you're white and you don't want to have an open mind and you're stuck in your ways because this is how it used to be and you don't want change? And you're, well, I liked it better in those. Well, we're not living in 1975 anymore. We are living in 2025. And this is where the problem comes in. You get comfortable. What are you going to do? Retire, sit in your chair, and do nothing for the rest of your life? Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. Don't you want to do things? Don't you want to make things for yourself? Maybe have a beautiful garden, work on your house, travel the world. These artists, a lot of people don't understand, came from nothing and made themselves into something. And to me, all it speaks is jealousy and envy. And that to me is just a very ugly look on many of you. Who cares? Let him be happy. If the man has been with his high school sweetheart, what does that tell you about his heart? The music is only one part of him. And for those of you who don't know, he's won a Pulitzer for his music. You know who normally gets that? Classical and jazz musicians. A rapper got it in 2018. You know he has more Grammys than Taylor Swift? I'm just trying to make the point, you guys. The judgment that I'm hearing, specifically red conservatives, you don't open your minds enough. You don't look at the bigger picture. You immediately jump in. Can you sit back and observe? Maybe take some notes? I'm not saying everybody is, gonna be a good person and they're gonna whatever. But that man pulled himself out of a situation when he was a child and built his way because he had teachers that were supportive of him. And look where he was. He was on the biggest stage. Did he have some symbolism and some little get backs at some people? Sure did. But he's human. He changed lyrics in his songs so they weren't offensive. Everybody on that field was covered. Nobody's boobs and stuff were falling out. Can you look at it from a different angle? It's just the judgment, you guys. I love you all, and you are free to have your opinions and the things that you want to say and the things that you want to do. But when you judge other people like that, it truly just shows an insecurity within yourself because you want to fit in. Why can't you just be yourself? I learned that the hard way, and I'm still learning that. I don't want to fit in. I want to be my own person. I want to be that girl that goes and does her thing and makes sure she's happy. Are you happy? Because I don't think a lot of you are when you're not willing to open up your mind and understand that happiness comes from within. And I have preached this in all my videos just about. And I'm not here to judge any of you. I'm just telling you what I see. Because right now, you have permission to be happy, to be abundant, to go get the life of your dreams. And I can hear you. But, cut the but. Everything that you have in your world, every decision that you've made in your world, you've made. You either get a joy or you get a consequence, and then learn from it and do something different. I have said this most of my life. When your mistakes become your habits become your lifestyle. And then that's the life that you're leading. Are you happy? Ask yourself that. Because I can tell you right now, Kendrick Lamar, he's happy. And he doesn't care. That's the other thing. Why do you care what other people think? Why do you care what other people have to say? The people that truly love you are going to be there for you, no matter what has gone on. Maybe they take a step away for a little while. It's okay, because maybe they got something going on that they don't want to talk about. But really, you guys, you hurt my heart when you can't, be open-minded. And if you don't like that kind, that's fine too. It's okay. And I keep hearing, well, why can't we have? And well, you know what? All our rock and roll people that we love so much, they're old. It's harder for them to get up on that stage. So maybe go research. And I do this almost daily because of the music, TikTok and other places, some of the new music that's coming out, rock and roll and some of the others. You can always have your old favorites, but there's new stuff. And I will say this as well. When you get stuck in listening to the same music over and over, you keep yourself in that loop. And you never break out of it. That's up to you. Because right now, the Akashic Records are open for you to decide differently. And this full moon that we're going to have on the 12th, you can already start feeling some of it, is going to be a big release. And I encourage you, sit down, write yourself a list of the things that you need to quit doing so that you can be happy. It is a time for you to be powerful and to figure out who you are. Take care of yourself. Focus on you. Quit worrying about the outside world. Some of you have marriage and commitment coming in. The person that comes into your world is going to be a reflection of who you are. Do you want to be that sniveling, critical, judgmental individual? Guess what you're going to pull in? I can't be more clear, you guys. I love you. I want you to be happy. But you got to figure that out. Go have yourself a beautiful week. I'll see you soon.